Welcome everyone to Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, so I am back in the Final Fantasy series, and you might be thinking, why am I doing Final Fantasy VIII next? Well, there were a few issues with what I had done in the past few Final Fantasies. Basically, I didn't finish Final Fantasy VI, and the main reason is because, it's an iOS game, and I don't actually have enough space in my iPhone at the moment. It's only an 8GB phone. I did save the save files to iCloud, but I can't actually re-download the game until I actually, go back and basically finish up other games. Let's just say that. If I finish up other games, I can delete those apps and then re-download Final Fantasy VI, but I can't do that at the moment. I'm playing other games like, Summoner's War, Adventures of Mana, and so on. But, Final Fantasy VII is a game that I did about 4 videos? Yeah, I did 4 videos of that game, and it was going well, but eventually I stopped, just because I was focusing on other projects, but then I wanted to come back, and then I realized, you know what, why not actually do Final Fantasy VII when the remake comes out, and instead just do the remake as a Let's Play? And I actually had a few comments about that, and in the end I was like, you know what, that's a great idea, that is a fantastic idea, so what I'm going to do is not do the original Final Fantasy VII anymore, instead wait for the remake, and I'll do that. So that means I can move on to Final Fantasy VIII for now, and then 9, and then finally 10. Basically, I want to do Final Fantasy VIII and 9 as soon as possible, just finish them up, so I can finally move on to the good stuff, at least for me. I'm not saying anything bad about 8 or 9, but I like 7, 8, and 9. It's just that 10, Final Fantasy X, is my absolute favorite game in the entire world. And then after that, Final Fantasy XI is an MMORPG, then Final Fantasy XII is a very different game, and then 13, amazing graphics, and I've actually had a request on that, but I told people I'm doing them in order. I am. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of content for Final Fantasy games. They're very long games, and hopefully I can get through all of them soon, or at least most of them. But anyway, let's talk about Final Fantasy VIII. So this game came out with the PlayStation in, I believe, 1998, I want to say. I'm not entirely sure on the year, but I want to say it's somewhere around there. The game is very different than other Final Fantasy games. A lot of people really dismiss this one. They prefer 7 and they prefer 9, but not 8. Yeah, first of all, the freaking intro here is so damn long, right? It's incredibly long, but I'm showing this because it's part of the game, of course, so I gotta show it. And there's actually another intro right after this, because it's gonna be the main menu soon. But right now it's showing everything, everything awesome about the game, and like these, still images, and it's showing who made the game and all that stuff. But yeah, as far as Final Fantasy VIII goes, it's a Final Fantasy, like I said, that is not very well loved, and the main reason is because it's very different. Different in the sense of character development with gameplay issues. Issues, well, it's a word that some people would say issues, but others would say it's not an issue, instead it's a good game. But yeah, Final Fantasy, it says 1999. Oh man, maybe that's the year. Whatever, 98, 99, somewhere there. But yeah, the junction system is basically what kills this game for some people, but for others like myself, I don't mind it. In fact, I actually consider it very unique, and I kind of like it, to be honest. Alright, here we go, Final Fantasy VIII. So again, I'm going to be doing this game, and then 9, and hopefully by that time 7 Remake will be out, and maybe I'll do that one at launch or something, but I want to do as many Final Fantasies as I can as fast as possible. So, new game. Here we go with another intro, although this one is much better. But yeah, this game is PlayStation 1, so if you're not a fan of PS1 graphics, then this game, well, you're not going to like the graphics. I mean, the opening cinematic is actually pretty good for being a PlayStation 1 game, to be honest. But the actual gameplay graphics, some people will not like them, just like Final Fantasy VII and 9. They say that the graphics haven't aged well, and that's true for the most part, it is. I'll be here. Who could be saying these words? I mean, I don't know. Why? I'll be waiting here. For what? I'll be waiting for you, so if you come here, You'll find me. I promise. I honestly really like this opening intro cutscene. Usually I wouldn't talk in cutscenes, and it's actually something that I was kind of, you know, making the norm with these intro full motion videos for the past Final Fantasy games, but you know what, I think it's okay to sometimes talk in these. If there is voice acting though, and this game does not have it, but I'm talking about the future Final Fantasies, if there is voice acting, I promise you guys, I will never talk over the voice acting cutscenes, because if there's one thing I hate about certain Let's Players, it's when they talk over. It's when they talk over the voice acting cutscenes. Like, it's annoying. But this one, no. I mean, you can hear the music, which is like opera-like, but or a choir. But aside from that, there isn't anything to like shut up about, you know. But as you can see, we are getting introduced to the various characters. Now, I haven't actually talked about my opinion of this game in general, because I only talked about what I liked about the junction system. But in general, I actually really like this game. It's not my favorite, like I said, but a lot of people really just dismiss this game. They go from 7 straight to 9, and they're like, oh yeah, I like 7. I hate 8 because of the stupid junction system, and I like 9. And I mean, honestly, it's a good, like, okay, it's your position, and it's, I guess, in a way good to think that way, but at the same time, if you're not even giving the game a chance because you hate the junction system based on what you only initially knew about it, that's not entirely fair in criticizing the game. You should give the game a shot, and if you don't like it, then okay, that's fine. But yeah, I do love this opening cutscene. First of all, we don't even know their names, but we are getting a pretty awesome battle here. It's a very nice opening cutscene. And it's a lot of, you know, just very fast cuts. Look at this. It looks cool and all, but we don't really know what's going on here. Alright, well, this is Final Fantasy VIII, people. I am actually very excited for this Let's Play. Unlike Final Fantasy V and even VI, games that I don't know, haven't been into that much lately. But like I said, I will return for Final Fantasy VI eventually, once I have enough space on my phone to actually play it. Okay, so, like I said, PS1 graphics, here we go. Yeah, it's PS1 graphics. Alright, it says Dr. Katawaki. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but basically, Dr. Katawaki saying, how are you feeling? Okay, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna be sometimes reading the dialogue, sometimes not. I know that some people get annoyed if you just read all the dialogue, and then others get annoyed if you don't read anything, so I'm gonna try to maybe make both sides happy, if that makes any sense. Sometimes I'll just be narrating it. Instead I'll be like, oh, so right now Dr. Katawaki is saying this, you know, like instead of actually literally saying the words and voice acting. Alright, so his name is Squall, and in Final Fantasy games I like to keep their names as they are. Just because they are very memorable names for people. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Okay? Tell it to Cypher. Cypher, who could that be, huh? Alright. Let's see, your instructor is Quistis. Okay. That's actually a really unique name. I kind of like it. Quistis. And yeah, by the way, guys, this game in particular, Final Fantasy VIII, I actually do know it extensively. I know that in the past, you know, Final Fantasy V and then Final Fantasy VI, and even Final Fantasy VII to an extent, I don't really know them entirely well. I know them good enough to beat them, but as far as every little detail in the game, not so much. Final Fantasy VIII, though, I do. I mean, there might be a little, like, a small amount of things that I don't know, but in general, I do know the game extensively. Okay, so these full motion videos actually appear anytime a character gets introduced for the first time. So that's Quistis. We basically already got the intros for Cypher and Squall. Cypher was the guy dueling Squall. I mean, if you couldn't already guess, it's not spoiling it. But yeah, that duel that they had, it was a duel, you know. It took place right before this, which is why Squall was basically knocked out here in the the infirmary because you know, he got slashed in the head. I mean, we actually literally saw that. Alright, so we can actually move here. Is there something on your mind? Maybe, I don't know. Squall's a very emo character, man. You will find it out. Okay. Yeah, so I guess in here you just start to learn the relationship between Squall and Keasties, you know, in a way. Okay. Yeah, by the way, the story is really fantastic in my opinion. Just because it feels a lot different. And again, that's the main criticism that people say about this game, you know? That it's just too different compared to other Final Fantasy games, which is why people don't like it. But I like it. Okay, where the hell am I? Where am I? I don't even know. I guess I can't move anymore. Alright, so we get another scene here. So, the story of this game, I'm not going to be spoiling stuff, just like the whole, you know, backstory, not really, just the setting. This right here, despite it not looking like a school, it is actually technically a school in a way. You get trained, but it's not a school of just pure studying. Instead, it's a school of studying, you know, learning information, but also actually being out in the battlefield and learning to defend yourself with weapons and stuff. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. Okay, sure. There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for CD candidates will begin later this afternoon. Oh. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meeting hall at 1600 hours. Okay. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher? Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Oh man, yeah, that's Cypher back there, the guy in gray, you know? And me, Squall, is back there in black, just looking down. So apparently we have these field examinations, and like, what the hell, you know? Like, what is the point of all this? Because I did talk about the examinations and stuff, but like, what is the point of all this? I don't know. You can actually access your monitor here, but, I mean, you just learn information and stuff that, like, I already know. We'll just be wasting time here. Hello there. Oh, you were talking to some students, huh? You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's CD exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. I was gonna go this morning, but Cypher. Yeah, when the text is like that, like in a clear black color, it just means Squall is talking to himself. Or like thinking to himself, I should say. Not talking to himself, thinking to himself. Okay. So basically, we have to do this prerequisite to actually get taken into the CD examination. So that's cool, you know? That's cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm excited, man. I'm so excited for this game. So we have to go all the way down and meet Keasties and... What? The hell was that? Are you okay? There. I'm fine, okay, whatever. Sorry, I was kinda in a hurry. Oh yeah, hey! Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I thought I was reading it wrong. I was like, what the hell? No, never mind, homeroom, okay. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Oh my god. Sure, let's do it. Already doing favors for people. I mean, honestly, I have to meet Keasties, you know? So, like... I'm wasting too much time here. If I'm doing this, actually, it's okay either way. I mean, I don't really think it... I mean, it might affect something, some kind of outcome, but I really don't think it does. It just makes you feel like a better person if you say yes, you know? But yeah, what I like so far about the game, like during this point of the game, is that even though it's a school and stuff and you're learning about all this stuff, it's like, what is the point of all this stuff? Because you don't understand what exactly... you know, everything is. Because you see a school, but you're like, okay, why am I being trained to be a CD and all this? Is it like a police officer or something? Balamb Garden is pretty big. Yeah, I think it's called, okay. Like, there's a common debate of this, Balamb or Balamb. And I hear both pronunciations. And honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know which one's the right one, because I've looked online and people say, oh, it's Balamb, and if you say Balamb, you're an idiot. And then vice versa, you know? So, like, what the hell? I don't know. I guess it just depends on what you said while growing up playing this game, you know? So basically, you know, Squall is giving a tour to this girl. And yeah, I mean, you can actually visit all these areas eventually throughout the game. Cafeteria, quad, infirmary, library, training center, parking, that's funny, dormitory. No, I mean, parking in schools is obviously the norm, but like in a Final Fantasy game, it just feels weird. It's like, oh, parking. Because I mean, cars aren't really associated with Final Fantasy games. Ooh, an event plan, okay. That's cool. You're gonna be on the committee. You wanna help out too? Let's just continue. Oh god. Okay, infirmary, yeah. Dr. Katawaki. The East Block. Training center, yeah, you can actually train there and level up a bit if you want. You may end up dead. The library, okay. You can look up some information. Yep, I remember that one. Okay, cool. What's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. Yeah, memorize that name, people. I mean, you don't have to, I'm just saying that because he's going to be a big character in the game. You're going to see him a lot. Are you taking today's CD exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you again later. Oh, you finished your training in your previous... Yeah. When they say garden, by the way, it means school. I know I keep referring to them as schools, but in this game they're gardens. It's like Balamb Garden. Or you'll learn about some other gardens, aka schools, later on. Anyway, this thing right here is actually a save point. This. Access to menu, and yeah, you can save here. How do I access to... Oh, there we go. So here's the menu. And as you can see, there's a lot, but I'll be talking about that as we go. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to take care of something really quick. Alright, so I don't think I can actually go very far in this, or maybe I can, I don't remember. But what I want to do is go to the library. Can I go to the library right now? That's the library. Hello there. What do you have to say? Yes? The problem child? What the... Okay, can I keep going? Yes, I can. Yeah, but I want to go to the library because there's something I want to do here very quick. There's one thing I need to get. And I don't know if you can get it later. I mean, you probably can. But there's something around here. Whoops. Oh yeah, this is very strange. For some reason, if you go over here, it's another area. Like, that's very strange. What? No, I'm trying to get the freaking... Okay, this, by the way, right here, this purple thing is a, wait, where is it? I suck at depth perception, oh my god. Oh, there we go. No one can draw. Aw, shoot. No one can draw. Dude, I can't even... Oh my god. I guess I can't get it yet. I mean, I really thought I could. Nope. I can't get it at the moment. But okay, at least I showed you guys the library. Okay, I am... Seriously? So bad at depth perception, like it's not even funny. Is this guy blocking me? Are you freaking blocking me, man? There we go. I don't know what the... Yeah, that's one of the kind of weird things about the game. The depth perception sometimes can kind of mess with you. It really can. Alright, well I guess I'll be coming back there later. I really thought you could get it at the moment, but no, you cannot. You cannot. The other thing I could have gotten was probably the freaking cards, but that'll be in a bit too, so whatever. Whatever. I mean, I wanted to end the video right here anyway before I go on like too far, but whatever. Let's go out here then to meet Keisties. Alright, I can only exit from one side, and that would be, oh, here we go, right here. So where is Keisties? She should be here soon. Right here, I believe. Never mind, there's more. The school is huge. And by this school, I mean this garden. Yeah, this garden is freaking huge, people. It is huge. Alright, there's another draw point there. And it keeps saying no one can draw, and that is because, well, yes, you cannot draw at the moment. But we will be learning about that very, very soon. Okay, now I'm gonna hate something. We have to go through a mandatory tutorial in this freaking game. I think it's mandatory. Or GF. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, these are our GFs. You basically start out with 2. They are essentially the summons from Final Fantasy. Shiva is a recurring summon. Kesakoto is unique to this game. He might appear in like Final Fantasy 11 or 14 or something, I don't know. Oh shoot. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just mash the A button really quick. Because the way that the tutorial explains it is probably one of the reasons why people also get confused from the junction system. Yes, it's a tutorial to help you out, but holy crap, is it confusing. Like, wow. You just get bombarded with all this junk everywhere, you know, you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, I don't even know. And it's true, like, what are you supposed to do? I don't know. Luckily, I learned throughout the years as to how to properly use the junction system. Because the junction system essentially makes the game really easy or really hard. I'm not kidding you, this game could potentially be the easiest Final Fantasy game ever, if you know how to use the junction system, correctly. You know, they spoiled the game themselves. They put Ifrit as a summon in the tutorial, when you clearly don't have Ifrit yet, you only have Kesukoto and Shiva. Developers, you are questionable in this. Like, what the hell? Yeah, because now, like, the funny thing is that, like, ooh, Ifrit's gonna be a summon. I mean, I guess in a way they're just saying that, oh, because Ifrit is such a recurring summon that there's really no need to, you know, be talking about that, or like be, I don't know. That's strange. Can this thing please freaking end? Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Do you see this? Do you see how stupid this is? Oh my... And again, if you guys like, I want to read this, don't worry, I'm going to explain it in the next episode. I can't explain it now because I'm up to 22 minutes now because this damn tutorial is so stupid, it takes like 3 minutes. Keysties, can you please stop talking? You are not doing anyone any favors, even though you think you are. But no, you are not. Okay, I'm sorry to say this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's go. So now we have a... Hold on. Oh my god, more junctioning garbage. Yeah, whatever. If we go to menu, all these things become available now except ability and we'll save because I can't save here, it's not a save point. What I'm gonna do though is simply go out, that the game did not freeze. It looks like it does, but when you exit out to the world map, that happens. Okay. So here is the world map, people. Here is the world map. And how do I turn... Oh, there we go. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm just getting accustomed to the controls here. As you can see, the world map is right here now. There are two ways to maybe like take a look at this. You could either... Well, I mean, you can obviously change by pressing L1 and R1. You can also change the zoom to make it an overview or close-up. I mean, I really don't know which one is more advantageous. I really have no idea. And if you walk on this pathway here the entire time, encounters will never actually happen. But you kind of want encounters, at least a bit, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway though, I'm going to end the video right here. It's kind of a long one, but usually part 1 of videos are kind of long because there's so much tutorial and scenes you have to listen to and all that stuff. So, in the next episode, I will begin by explaining a lot. So if you already know about this game a lot, you're probably going to want to skip the first like 5 or so minutes of the video, I'm just saying. But I'll mention that in the next video anyway. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to leave a like. I would appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, and I will see you all next time.